Yeah, no, we're in a good place. Everybody's no more injuries off the back of the weekend, so the normal ones that are out, Moylan and Dom Jeffries, they're working hard to come back. Oshin started on the grass this week, so that's good news, but nothing picked up from the weekend. A few tired legs, which is to be expected because it was a tough game, but apart from that, we rested, recovered, and we go again. We might have one late minute fitness test again, but we'll see how that goes.
Luton Town was the best preparation for a big match like Tuesday night, a positive result and one that will give you all the confidence.
Yeah, I thought we were fantastic from start to finish. I thought first 20-25 minutes we were electric, and we've seen that already this season against Mansfield and other teams like Reading, but then I thought we worked the game really well, and then I thought even what was really pleasing, you saw our depth and our quality come off the bench to win the game. But I thought we were massively worthy winners against a really competitive Luton team that are trying to get back out this league into the Championship.
And around the whole club at the moment, there seems to be a real positive atmosphere and momentum at the moment.
Yeah, I think winning helps that, but the group is very strong, very experienced in certain aspects, got some good youthfulness to it as well. And the competitive edge is fantastic, it's really healthy. Training is at a level, that's really high, and there's really high competitive for places. So everyone's trying to push, but in a really good way that they want to be part of something. And I think you can, like you say, you can feel that around the club. But I also think you can feel that in the city, you can feel that in the fan base, and it feels like we're really together at the minute and we're doing well. But rocks will come, and tomorrow night is going to be a really tough game. But as long as we stick together like we are doing, and you can see how well and how hard the lads are working for every point they get, whether it's a draw or whether it's a win.
Chelsea then, we'll come to the elephant in the room. What's the feeling on the grass and in the gym at the moment? I imagine it's just excitement.
I think everybody's excited. As a group, we're really excited. We don't know what they're going to bring. We obviously all watched their game on Saturday and went to 10 men, but we've been watching them for a while. We don't know what squad they're going to bring or the personnel they're going to bring, but it doesn't really matter because the players that aren't playing are 40-50 million pound players that are top players. So we just know they're going to be strong and they're going to be really good with the ball, and we're going to have to spend time, dealing with them out of possession. But we're at home, and we think we can create a game that's hard for them to play against, and we want to make it hard for them and see if we can get through into the next round. But whatever happens, we'll give it our best go, and we'll make sure that we're ready to go.
It feels like it'll be a historic night either way for the club, doesn't it?
I think so. I think it's just an exciting night. We talked about when we went to Burton, let's try and win this game no matter what to get in the hat and try and get a big team at home. And we've got our bread and butter of the league, so there'll be some changes in the group, but we think we can put a team out there that has enough physicality to win the game. And hopefully, again, if we can get the finishers and the subs to come on and affect the game late, that'd be a great day at the office again. But everyone's excited, everyone's buzzing to get out there, and hopefully, the fans are excited as well. And the most important thing is we start these games well. These games are, if you like, the tone sets the start of these games. So fingers crossed we can start the game well and impose ourselves on how we want to play on Chelsea.
As head coach, do you try and keep the noise out? I know obviously this press conference doesn't help speaking to the media, but do you try and keep the players away from that, make it as normal as possible?
Yeah, our processes will always be the same. It doesn't matter if we're playing Peterborough, or it doesn't matter if we're playing Luton, it doesn't matter if we're playing Chelsea. Our processes are all the same. We've planned for the same way. We've tactically, we've planned for how we think the game can look and how we want it to look, how we pick the team. Everything's the same. Obviously, there's more stuff going on around the club, and more fans will get excited. The place will be probably full. The city will be buzzing, which is great, which is what we want. And like I always say, it's when we win games like after Luton, it's the fans to get excited. But we have to keep calm. We have to keep doing what we do and look after our own job and look after our own processes. And hopefully, every game we can get something out of.
You mentioned obviously not knowing how Chelsea will approach that game. One thing that's really not surprised, but been a remarkable feature of the club this season has been the tactical adaptability and different ways to approach the game. That obviously got to be a benefit going into a big game against a side they're expected to keep the ball.
Yeah, our tactical. Yeah, sorry, I thought it was Chelsea. Yeah, no, I think it's great because we've got options now that you feel like you can, tactically adapt the plan a little bit more. So even though we have our principles and they never change. How we want to play. We want to be on the front foot. We want to be a pressing team. We want to be aggressive. But sometimes you might have to press a little bit lower, or go away to an opposition that you think you can get points out of. And obviously, this is going to be a different game. There's no doubt in my mind that Chelsea are going to dominate a lot of the ball, and we're going to have to be really, really good without the ball. But we're going to have to take our moments when they come as well. So we're going to have to try as much as we can impose ourselves on how we want the game to look rather than how they want the game to look. But that's going to be tough. These guys are one of the top teams in the world, trying to win the Champions League, trying to win the Premier League, just won the World Club Championships. So these are a superb outfit.
It's a sold out LNER under the floodlights. It's really going to be a night to remember.
Yeah, I think everyone just wants to enjoy it, but I think we'll all enjoy it more if we put in a good performance. And I think, there's no doubt in my mind the lads are ready to put a hard shift in, and whoever we put out there is going to put a graft in, and we need to show that effort and desire, which we always do. But it's more than that. We need to show our quality, we need to show our moments in the game where we can get on top of it, and we need to try and score some goals to win the game and go into the next round.
We've seen what a shot can do in this competition here in Lincolnshire with Grimsby upsetting Manchester United. You don't want to let them have the limelight, do you?
No, I think there's shocks in this competition. I don't think you have to just look at what happened else in Lincolnshire across the competition. There are shocks, and again, because you don't know what the opposition are going to do and who they're going to bring. And yeah, we would like to create a bit of a shock and go into the next round, and hopefully we can kick on. But we all know how tough that's going to be, but more than anything, we just want to put a performance in that everyone can sing and be proud of.
And finally, for you, as a personal level, as a head coach, there's got to be a hugely proud moment for you.
I think every game, where you lead a team out, whether it's Chelsea, whether it's Luton, whether it's Peterborough next week, I'm proud to lead the team out every time in the league, in the FA Cup, in the Carabao. For me, it's a bigger team, but for me, it's no different from Luton. I just think, I try and do the best job I can for the team. The coaches try and do the best job we can to get the players in a position to perform, but the lads are the ones that go out there and really do what they can do. And you saw that on Saturday. I thought they were amazing again. They have to do it. We're here to support them. But yeah, it's more proud every day, and it's just nice that Chelsea are coming to town. And for me, it's nice that the fans can enjoy a Premier League team coming in. Hopefully we can get a result.